All right, YouTube, we're finally here. I'm all set, ready to rock out, listen to Kid A from Radiohead for the very first time.
Wow.
I just want to say I appreciate all the new subs and just everybody that's rocking out. The support has been really, really dope. And for y'all that checked out my reaction to Radiohead, Paranoid Android, and their other song, No Surprises, then this album reaction is for y'all. Y'all told me to check out Kid A first because I'm really loving this alternative vibe. I'm in the gym, I'm driving, I'm doing all this stuff, listening to alternative music. Like, I always loved that type of music in movies, in wrestling, TV shows that I would watch growing up, playing Rock Band growing up, but I never sunk into the music, really dove into these artists' discographies. And so I'm grateful to be at a time in my life where I could do it, but not only by myself, I could do it with y'all. So it's your boy Jakar. If you guys like these album reactions, I'm gonna be more consistent with them on everything. Consider subscribing and drop below in the comments, what should I listen to next? I got my green smoothie, got my coffee. Let's begin. Kid A, Radiohead, song number 1, Everything in Its Right Place. It has a star next to it, so it must be a popular song from them. That's an intro right there. I like that. I like the beat. Oh, I love the singer, man. Let it out. Alright, so for track 1, Everything in Its Right Place, I really liked the beginning. It felt like an intro. It felt like it was building up. I can't lie, I gotta let this song grow on me maybe. I just feel like it was way longer than it needed to be and a lot of space that I didn't feel like it needed. And repetitive lyrics, he was saying the same thing over and over again, but I understand it's the intro, so it's kind of like an interlude. And sometimes intros are not like real songs, so you could say the same thing over and over and over again because it's just building towards something. So let's see how it goes. Track number 2, Kid A. What's that instrument called right there? The beat in the background. Is that a piano? What is that? That motorcycle actually went with the beat. I did not. I thought that was a beat for a second and then it went by. Oh, that's a little too much auto-tune. If I didn't have the lyrics, I wouldn't know what he's saying. They're doing something creative. I bet back then, no one else ever done anything like this maybe, right? Comment below who's their inspirations, like who put Radiohead on, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I could check them out too. I heard it was like Pink Floyd, let me know if I'm wrong, but I definitely got that in the books too because I never heard Pink Floyd before. That's crazy. What's that, synths? I like the beats that they have though. The instrumentals, I love what they're building. I love the band. Right now my only issue is the tempo, the spacing. I feel like there's too much space. I feel like I'm kind of getting like a little drowsy. rats and children follow me out of their homes. The rats and the children follow me out of town. Come on, kids. That was beautiful right there. They needed more of that in this song. I feel like maybe that's the reason that I don't like the spacing so far, is because I know how talented Radiohead is, and just I literally love the lead vocalist, even the backup vocalist when he was doing the guitar in the last Paranoid Android. I really love that. I know they're doing space. It's a whole album. You know, we have 9 more tracks to go, but I just feel like they could have definitely added more elements. I don't like that song at all, to be honest. Let me know if there's deeper meanings that I'm supposed to like that song. It is the title track, but not my cup of tea. Track number 3, the National Anthem. This shit might wake us up. Oh, a happy Halloween, everybody. Like, damn, Radiohead, we ain't need a whole minute of... Oh, man, Radiohead. Probably is really good at a concert though, you know what I'm saying? That's a trumpet. That song growing on me a little bit, you guys. I gotta watch it live. I have to watch a performance of this one, the National Anthem. They're going crazy with it though. Alright, so I was on my phone looking this up while that was going, and so the lead singer is Tom York. Tom York. It's spelled T-H-O-M, is the H silent. Let me know in the comments, you guys. And also York with the E at the end. So I'm thinking that the E is silent and the H is silent, and it's Tom York. If I'm butchering his name, I apologize. But for the rest of this video, I'm just going to call him Tom York. Let me know. And also you got Johnny Greenwood, Philip Selway, Ed O'Brien, Nigel Godrich. That's what they say that the group is for Radiohead. In the beginning, I can't lie, the National Anthem wasn't for me. I feel like I came in really expecting Tom York's voice. You know, that's what I originally fell in love with this Radiohead group. But I do have to let them rock out as well. I just wish that maybe the song before this, the placing was weird for me, because to have 3 songs in a row with a lot of spacing and not any Tom York really, I'm like, what the hell? Where's my guy at? You know, but I'm gonna let it rock, because I know that we're going to have a couple gems in here that he's going to sing his heart out. I need to add some songs to my alternative playlist from this album. But this song, National Anthem, is better than the first 2 songs in my opinion. And I'm definitely going to be listening to this song while I walk into the gym with my headphones on, just to kind of let it blast and really get the whole feeling, because they were rocking out. I love that shit. I can't lie. It really, really picked up for me. Track number 4. How to Disappear Completely. This seemed like something he could sing on. Hold up. That's beautiful. Wow, here we go. No auto-tune, here we go. That's not me. goes. Yup, hear that song out. Is that an instrument or is that a voice? I feel that's a voice. Wow. We have our first 10 out of 10 track. That was a 10 out of 10 track. I'm saving that one. I could tell I've been getting healthy like emotionally because I definitely felt my emotions like being able to tear up over nothing. Life is going good. But I remember a lot of times being alone, and that type of song can definitely break you down. Or could definitely make you feel very just sad, right? Like not even sad like in a bad way, but just a sad like, wow, someone relates to me. I actually did skip right over the fact that it's called How to Disappear Completely. That's dark as shit, how to disappear completely. But sometimes people, you're in a state of isolation. You're in a state of wanting to disappear, not even in a dark type of way of ending it all or something, but just in a way of, I need to step away. I need to be away from all this stuff, to work on myself, to heal myself, all those different healing processes. And that's actually something that I go through a lot. And that's actually something I'm actually embarking on in November. I love to just delete socials. I'm only going to be up here on YouTube, you know, and if the real ones got my number, then cool. If they want to reach out on YouTube to get my number, then cool. But, you know, I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be outside. I just want to be locked in, completely doing what I'm doing. And so I understand where he's like, yo, how to disappear completely. I understand that for real, for real. So this type of song was so beautiful, and a lot of people need to hear this song. I'm grateful to have heard it right now, to be honest. So, like I said, first 10 out of 10 track, definitely adding it to my alternative playlist for sure. Track number 5, Treefingers. This doesn't have any lyrics. Well, I can't see the lyrics. Very long intro, a lot of sonics. Is this just fully instrumental? Let's see where this goes. This must be an interlude. Maybe after How to Disappear Completely, it's just the space that they needed. I don't think we needed all this space once again. But if you play this and you're outside, you're at the beach, you're in nature, or just a great environment, you're playing maybe around the house, it's not a problem. So I get that. This isn't something that you could maybe listen to while driving, maybe, like this setting. All right, track number 6, Optimistic. Okay. I love this artwork though, I can't lie. There's something about it. And what's Kid A stand for? Those lyrics, that's deep. That's deep. Is that a guitar? What is that? You could definitely use this in cinema, in cinematics, this type of song. vibing right now. Different scenes. That's such a different ending right there. The switch up. I like that song a lot better. I feel like Optimistic is number 2 right now, or it's kind of tied with the National Anthem song for me. Number 1 is, of course, How to Disappear Completely. That was not bad. That was actually really, really cool. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to listen to it with big headphones just to get the whole band rockin' vibe, because I definitely was getting inspiration just from listening, and I saw a car drive by and I was like, that would be perfect for, this is a perfect song for cinema. I bet it's already been used maybe in a movie trailer or something like that, but it's perfect for cinema, I believe. And I love the lyrics. A lot of deep meanings behind these lyrics. I like the synonyms. Like, for example, he said, this one's optimistic. This one went to the market. This one just came out of the swamp. This one drops a payload. Fodder for the animals living on Animal Farm. It's a play on this little piggy went to the market, whatever, but that's the pigs versus a wolf. And the Animal Farm, I believe, is, he's talking about, of course, human beings. This song is pretty much being optimistic in a dark world and in a very cold world where a lot of corrupt stuff is going on. And even maybe that's probably a play on dinosaurs roaming the earth as well. A lot of corruption going on earth. And he said, you could try the best you can. You got to try the best you can. Be optimistic. But there's a lot of shit going on. Let me know if I'm wrong, but for the first time listening, not diving deep right now into that song, I definitely believe that that's what he was talking about. Track number 7, In Limbo. I'm starting to feel like we're picking up on this album. We're starting to pick up. I didn't like Treefingers at all. If they would have cut the, oh man, we would have been on a good run, in my opinion. Just my opinion, fam. That is so beautiful right there. There we go, he started, come on now. That guitar. Limbo. This is, I can feel it. I'ma like this one. Lost that shit. He's keeping that theme going. We're gonna talk about that after. I hope it connects to the end of the album. Come back. Another message I can't read. Come back, because I'm in limbo. Come back. I will say this about this album so far. I do like that the themes are connecting. That's one of my biggest things. We talked about it on Kendrick Lamar's Untitled, Unmastered. I love when we can build on something within an album, makes the album better. We're not going from here to there. It's flowing with what is happening. And throughout each song, he's talking about this fantasy world. He's talking about you're living in a fantasy world. You don't understand what's really happening out here. You don't see what's happening. And he talked about it being in limbo. He talked about it in Optimistic, said still though, be optimistic. But it's a lot of corruption. How to Disappear Completely is like, yo, I'm fed up with this. I want to get out of here. It's that tug and pull between I want to just be away from all this, but I actually have to be involved in this to be successful, to get some money, to be around my family, to do some nice things. You know, sometimes you just want to be in the crib or whatever, but then you look at your girl, you know, if for the girls out there, you're looking at your man, looking at your kids, you're like, man, I gotta go outside though. I gotta go do this. I gotta do that. So it's that give and take, what's that word? Oh, that introverted season. And what's the opposite of introvert? Not outrovert, right? That sounds kind of, it's a different term, I believe. I don't know. Just being outside. Even everything in its right place, starting off with that intro gives us that tone as well, that a lot of thinking's going on. Maybe overthinking, but a lot of thought is being taken place within this album. Track number 8 also has a star next to it. Is this a big track, you guys? How do I even pronounce it? Idioteque? Idioteque. I'm not sure. Track number 8. What the fuck? We got some techno. Yo, I did not expect this. Oh my God, is he talking about war? Is he talking about who's in a bunker? Message again, we're not scaremongering. We're not trying to make you afraid. Just want you to let you know what's happening. Be aware. Here, I'm alive as hell. This is really good right here. Oh, that always happens to me. Every time I say a spot, then it switches. Okay. If this was Linkin Park vibe or something, they would definitely have a rapper right here. Alright, that's my biggest flaw right now, fam. Why is there so much? We didn't need that. Damn, fam. That song is really good, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll ever listen to it again, just because I don't want to sit through the first minute and a half. Just like a couple of these songs, the first minute and a half of the beat. 30 seconds for the beat, cool. A minute and a half, and then I gotta listen to it again before the song's over. Again, just the beat again for a whole minute. Nah, that ain't it for me, fam. I don't know about that. I really like the song though. Like, the song's message goes exactly what the whole album's about, and I love it. First, the woman and the children. Okay, we're hiding them in the bunkers. We're gonna hide them because we have to protect that. That's the legacy. That's the generations. As a man, that's what we do. But he said it. What happens? He said, yo, I can have my head blown off. I can have this happen. But after all the stuff that he talked about, which is true, everything is so true, but I'm alive. He said, here, I'm alive. So even though all this stuff is happening, you click on the news and you watch this stuff, it's so dark and it's terrible, but you still say thank you to God because you wake up the next morning and you say, man, I'm alive though. I made it and I'm making it through these times. So just being grateful, just like that song Being Optimistic, he's still saying be grateful even though there's a lot of stuff going on. He put a lot of hidden message. I like this. I like the writers of Radiohead for sure. I love the writers. Track 9, Morning Bell. Track number 10, Motion Picture Soundtrack. I like the title. So this should be cinematic. Hopefully. I got a playlist full of cinematic songs that I go to sleep to, manifest, and relax to. Let's see if I can add this one in there if it has. It's already kind of starting to have that vibe. Oh man, that's so deep. Letters always get burned. That's beautiful. It's like, wow. They fed us on little white lies. Not only was that sound in the background right there beautiful, kind of was like the Wizard of Oz, that dreamy sound, the bells and everything, but the message goes hand in hand with everything that the album's talking about. And he said, I'll see you in the next life. It could be two different things. It could be one is really just the ultimate dark thing, like I'm good on this life, you know, in that type of way. The second way is, of course, he's saying, just like the song How to Disappear Completely, and everything's in its right place, thinking optimistic. Everything kind of connects to this point where he's pretty much okay with being done with the past, being done with, in this case, that woman, or it could be a double entendre where it's not just a woman, he's talking about the world again, like he's been talking, and well, Radiohead's been talking about in this entire album, the world. I'll see you in the next life. I'm just gonna go and be alone and be away, work on myself, be amongst myself. And this song really connects once again. My two favorite songs so far. This is number 2 for me. Number 1 is How to Disappear Completely. This is number 2, just because of not only the sound, but the lyrics. Red wine and sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. Cheap sex and sad films help me get where I belong. I think you're crazy. Stop sending letters. Letters always get burned. It's not like the movies. They fed us on little white lies. I still want to know why he's saying, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. That person crazy for what's happened, crazy for leaving him, crazy for what is that person crazy for? But red wine and sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. The furthest I ever went with sleeping pills would be melatonin. When I used to have sleeping problems, but I did get to a real low point where I had no problems with sleeping. I actually had problems with waking up and getting up. But I know what that's like to have that alcohol in you, to be so low. How do I get back to this person in my dreams? Getting back to my dreams, to see that person, to be with that person, to go back to the past. And just that alone makes this song really deep, because I know we all can relate to that. My buddy was just telling me that literally a couple days ago. He said, bro, my dream was so vivid with my ex. Like, it was so vivid. I was with her. We were eating dinner together. And then I woke up and realized, like, yo, it's done. Like, it's done. Maybe in the next life. So for the final track of Radiohead Kid A, track 11, it's called Untitled. Oh, this is only 49 seconds long. Okay, so that definitely reminded me of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just the whole experience at the end, like the last 20 minutes of the movie, had that undertone. So they probably got inspiration from the song to do that. Interesting way to end the album. It definitely was like a credits scene. Everything was done. Or maybe he did say in another life. This could represent life or death right here, to be honest, this type of song. But for my final thoughts, my first reaction, some of the songs do have to grow on me. Some of the songs definitely is about that timeline that you were living in, different environments that you are in, maybe at a concert, maybe if you are just playing it around the house. So definitely have to take that into consideration. My couple negatives for the album is just the spacing. I didn't enjoy having so many long breaks for the beat and to just have just instrumentals, especially because of how much I love Tom York's voice. But the few songs that he actually did carry the song and you could hear his voice and everything, I feel like those two are my favorites, like How to Disappear Completely and Motion Picture Soundtrack for sure. A couple songs that I did enjoy though, the National Anthem, In Limbo, and Idioteque. But for songs like Treefingers, Kid A, and even the extended intro of Everything in Its Right Place, if they could have cut those short and maybe added 3 more songs with Tom York singing and with Johnny Greenwood doing his dope thing on the guitar, I feel like I definitely would have enjoyed this album a lot more. Right now, from first reaction, I know it's a classic album and some people are saying it's Radiohead's best album. Just for my opinion, I have to be fair throughout every album reaction I do. Right now, I would give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10, to be honest. So, yeah, let me know which album I should do next when it comes to Radiohead and when it comes to different artists. And let me know, is this their best album? Because I would love to check them out again. Because I just saved 2 songs off of this album, and I love this. So, once again, happy Halloween, everybody. Make sure you stay safe with your family and stay safe in this world. And if you need to, get in your zone and lock in. Do what you have to do, just like the song says. How to Disappear Completely. Go ghost. Be close to your loved ones. Be close to the people that care about you. You don't need to be outside all the time. You don't need to be on socials. You just need to be up in your place, get healthy, heal, and then pop out when you feel like it. It's your boy Jakar. Care about y'all. End the year off right. I'll talk to y'all.